do that for sound. That's
Give
resonating
himself
clap.
an encouraging clap
That's
before
it.
he starts.
You gotta do this,
anything.
Angus. Come on.
I believe in you, brother.
The single is Jealous. It is performed by the vocal cords of this man, Nick Jonas.
Thanks to this incredible song, which is so catchy, old mate O'Loughlin over here has been singing the high parts of Jealous non-stop for what, like 6 weeks now?
Yeah.
How's that going?
I mean, obviously, I'm on radio, so I use my voice a lot as my instrument. So I mean, the range. I'm there.
Can we hear it now? Just a beat of it.
It's one of those things like
I know you want to.
I just don't want to do it better than you, man. Like
Yeah, that's true. I get it. It's okay. Next time.
I still get jealous.
That is pretty beautiful.
Oh, you've just made his life.
Thank you
I think
very
now we
much.
can put it to bed.
I think everyone's laughing with happiness. That seems to be the response from the room.
No, it's good. It's really good.
You are here for Mardi Gras, which is one of the most exciting times of the year in Australia.
Yeah.
How much do you know about it? Do you know what you're in for?
I know a decent amount. I've got a bunch of Aussie friends that kind of gave me the heads up, and I've seen pictures and videos. But I'm excited to see it firsthand and actually be a part of the party.
Were you a little scared by the pictures and videos? I've been out there, man. It's intense. I think the photos that go online are PG.
Yeah, probably. I'm really excited.
It's fun.
I think I've seen. I wouldn't say worse, but I've seen a decent amount more intense, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna be interested to see your reactions on Sunday.
We will see.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, I think, would shy away from this sort of thing. They'll be like, oh, not my scene. But you have just gone, nah, man, bring it on. And I love that.
Let's do it. I'm all for it. It was actually my first time performing.
Yeah.
In Australia. I've never been here for a promo or to perform or anything, so it'll be my first time.
Well, I know there's a lot of fans because
Yeah.
they were waiting at the radio station thinking we were going to interview you there. Are you there? They're everywhere.
Tricked them.
You tricked them.
We're just lounging on the couch.
Found
Lounging.
couple of friends.
The camel couch.
Sorry,
Very,
guys.
very comfortable.
But they're really looking forward to the new music. Obviously, Jealous. You're going to probably play your new next single, Teacher, I imagine.
Well, yeah, it's either Teacher or Chains. Right now in the U.S.,
Okay.
Chains is a single.
Okay, right.
So it depends on what they want here.
I like the R&B sound to your music as well.
Thanks, man.
You've
Appreciate
given me the perfect segue here, Nick Jonas,
What's
because in Australian history, there's a lady called Tina Arena.
Tina Arena,
And about 10 years
I know
ago,
who it is.
maybe more.
You know who Dina Arena is?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I thought you said you don't know.
No, I do.
You are a musical oracle, man. How do you know about Tina Arena?
I've got Aussie friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you not
have
know
you
about
heard the seminal classic Chains that has clearly inspired your single?
I've never heard it. No.
Okay.
Sit back.
Let's hear it.
Lucky you're lying down. I'll go to the.
A little click and the lock's on me. Can't move my arms.
You know what I'm saying? Feeling that?
Lift my hands. I'm holding you to where I am. But I know, baby,
Here it is.
I'm in chains.
Feeling that?
Love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Someone needs to mash those two together.
It's like the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. setup
That's
right
there's a
here.
bit of Weekend in that vocal, the female Weekend.
Yeah.
I just want to go a little bit off topic for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Nick Jonas is your name.
Yeah.
There's endorsements coming everywhere, I imagine, to get, your face on things and whatnot. Has anyone ever approached you from like a donut company? Nick Jonas.
Whoa. Sorry.
Joe Nuts.
That's.
Has anyone ever said that to you? Because that's genius to me.
Jonas.
Because there's now cronuts, which is a
There are
cronut,
cronuts.
a donut,
That's
a
good
Jonas
idea.
and a donut.
Let's start it.
Put like a edible face of you in the middle of the
In
hole.
the middle, take that out. That's a memento
Ah,
to remind you of your
thoughts?
Jonuts experience. What's the flavor going to be, man?
Yeah.
Joe Nuts. I like a bit of peanut butter in there.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy.
That's my man. And this smooth BS.
None of that smoothness.
No.
I like the idea. It's solid.
Nick Jonas. I think I see management are on their they're genuinely on their
They're
phones.
starting the company right now.
We're going to need a cut of any of the profits.
Wow.
Just so you know.
6 pack a week.
Business is business, man.
Spend 6 pack of peanut butter, Nick Jonas.
Okay, perfect.
Seems fair to me.
You've uploaded an incredible cover of Kanye's Only One. Pretty gutsy move to release that knowing that a lot of people are going to hear it, that Yeezy's probably going to hear it. Did you just know that you'd nailed it, so it was kind of okay to do?
No, I just love the song, and it actually spoke to me in a really big way. His personal connection to it. I think anytime you become more personal, it actually makes you more universal. And in that song in particular, I was blown away by it and just put it up. But I actually saw him at the Brits a couple weeks ago, And he said, "Thanks to the government, I love it." So that meant a lot.
Man.
It's a new Kanye, man. He's like really softening. I don't think adding a baby's changed him or something.
Maybe for the better.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think so.
Yeah.
Playing off the R&B hip hop elements that you do have in your music at the moment, Kanye West, you covered only one. Iggy Azalea going on tour with her.
Yep.
Is there talks of maybe getting Iggy on a track or working together in a collaboration?
Yeah, possibly. You know, if it's the right thing, I'd love that. She's incredible and having a crazy good year. So, yeah, if it works out, it'd be fun.
Yeah. Has anyone ever given your number out at a Papa John's?
At a Papa John's, no.
No? Just watch out for that, man. If you're getting
Thankfully,
pizza, put it under...
Yeah, you would think. Put it under a different name.
Yeah. Put it under
I have
Joe's
plenty of
name.
different names
Joe.
that I use.
Give it to Joe.
What you don't have is a co-host like me that will accidentally Instagram your phone number out to all of the followers.
Does that happen?
And you'll
Genuinely.
get about
I answer
21
every-
missed calls in about 5 minutes before we realised what was going
Even
on.
up till yesterday,
My
when the boss of the
God.
radio network called me, I had to answer in an American accent. Hello? Who's this?
That's your
It's-
American
this is my
accent.
life.
That was bad,
Oh, that was
bro.
pretty-
I love you, but
That was
that
spot
bad.
on.
That was
You like
pretty
that? In your track, you've got the lyrics. Right when I think I finally got you figured out, you turn around and blow my mind.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to guess that's about the missus.
Yeah.
When was the last time she blew your mind? When did she do something that just hailed true to that lyric?
Well, I gotta be honest. I didn't write that lyric,
Okay.
so that's one of the lyrics I didn't write. But
You channel it though.
I channel it
Mm-hmm.
and I believe in it. So last time, I mean, she's a good girl. She's really sweet, and she actually wrote me a text this morning, knowing it would be a long day of promo and stuff. Just being like, "Go kill it."
Ah,
So I bet that felt good.
that's nice.
Well, speaking of missuses, you boys have something in common. Not only do you both have incredible singing abilities
know what this is.
when it comes to the higher register and the falsetto, but Angus dated Miss Universe Australia for 3
No way.
years. You're dating a Miss Universe USA.
Which one?
So,
Oh my God.
It's over now, and she's left him for someone else and has a baby.
I'm
It's
still
cool. and
jealous.
he's
I still
over
get
it.
jealous. I still get jealous.
Who was it?
Oh man, that's a stitch up and a half.
That is the
Rachel.
look of an uncomfortable man.
Yeah, no, I
This
did.
is
I
a
did.
therapy couch,
I was at a
actually.
Miss Universe contest. I went to the Bahamas.
You went to the whole thing.
I know
did
you.
the whole thing?
You know you performed at one recently. They're fun.
Crazy. That's
Lots of
well, we share that bond.
Oh, look at that.
What is the attribute that you both share that has allowed you to reach the pinnacle? It's every man's dream. Do you wear skivvies? Because Angus wears a
You ever
skivvy.
worn a
Maybe that's
skivvy?
what it is.
What's a skivvy? What do you?
Like a turtleneck.
Oh, turtleneck. You guys and your words. You have different words for everything.
It's true.
Why not just say a turtleneck? I actually do. I do wear a turtleneck from time to time.
Dang, Olivia.
You're sure that you put a vest over it or something because you're a classy guy.
I wore it with like a suit, a whole suit,
Mm.
tone on tone.
That's good.
Skivvy
Wow.
and
That's
suit.
I will bet that I genuinely would place money on that. Would be like a front. Was that for a magazine front shoot?
No, that was just for a party.
Just a dress
wasn't
up
a dress-up
party.
party.
A douchebag party.
No,
I'm
no.
wear my turtleneck.
No, we
Really
look at-
douchebags wear a turtleneck.
So there you go, kids. If you want to date a Miss Universe, just
Turtleneck.
wear a turtleneck. That's-
Nick, so many of the fans are asking when you're going to come and do a proper tour, play for the crowds, go around Australia. Is there anything in the pipelines?
I'm working on those plans now. Actually, this trip has been inspiring in so many ways, and the fans have been amazing. So I'm hoping I can come and tour soon. But between some of the acting projects and the music, the windows are very limited. But
Acting
I'm trying to work it out.
projects, eh? You're going to have to elaborate now.
Yeah, but I do this TV show called Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's going to be premiering here soon.
That's why you got the physique.
Well, that was one of the reasons. I play a fighter in the show, so I have to
That
look
helps.
like I can beat somebody up.
Yeah, I play fighter on the radio. That's why I'm so in shape.
Yeah. Then there's this other project called Scream Queens, which is a new Ryan Murphy show that I start in a couple weeks, and so it's very busy with both things. I try to be greedy and do the acting and the music.
When do you sleep, Nick Jonas?
I never actually.
Yeah.
Are you a robot?
I am. That's
Wow.
the big secret. It's revealed.
Exclusive.
Knew it.
How do you fit in around all of that social media? How do you go with social media? Because obviously millions of people follow you. You can't post up anything without tens of thousands of people listening to it. How do you go with social media? Because I mean, we have about 150,000 followers on our Twitter, and it's overwhelming at times to see the replies when you've got
Yeah.
something going on in your show. How do you go with it?
It's interesting. I like to use social media as a way to connect, and I find that I'm sort of always switching, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. Now with Snapchat as well.
Yeah.
There's always a new thing that you have to be on top
Yeah.
of.
But
I like it.
You said in Jealous, I wish you didn't have to post at all.
Yeah.
Is that a lyric you wrote?
I did. Yeah. wrote that.
Okay. Was there one, because as a guy who's had girlfriends and I see posts, you get jealous, like for sure, especially when I was doing long distance for a while. Was there one post in particular that you saw a comment on and just went, okay, that's inspired me to write that lyric?
I don't know if it was one in particular, but I think there are times like, she post a picture of like the sunset and how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
And she posted and said to send it to you.
Ah.
Like, hey, let me see that first.
Yeah. So that's why you say, I wish you saved a little bit just for me.
Yeah.
Look at
The
that.
famous people on
Sunset
Facebook,
pictures.
because I don't have Facebook. When I had Facebook, everyone's got that one friend that like drains their lives, and they're like, "Why am I even friends with this person?" Do famous people have that? Like the person that's like, "We know what your baby looks like."
The brilliant thing is that Facebook launched this thing called Mentions, which is for people that live like a public life, and so it sort of posts it more like Twitter. It looks a bit more like Twitter, and it's easier to manage. So I'm thankful they did that. Otherwise, it would be a little bit like, okay, enough pictures of the baby.
What about group messages on Twitter? Didn't that just destroy the group DMs?
messages? I haven't done that. Yeah.
Well, they destroyed Twitter because if you follow someone, for example, that person who follows you can DM you, but then that person can now bring anybody into a group conversation with you.
Crazy.
So therefore, I imagine if you check your DMs, 5 sauces, 1 directions, all of a sudden the DMs have gone from singular to tens of thousands of people joining the conversation.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it shut down the app sometimes. When you open it, it just shuts down. It's too much.
It's too much. Don't update.
Don't update.
Never update.
One of the questions we got from one of your fans, I thought was a really interesting question about your transition from band to solo. What was the scariest thing about that?
The scariest thing I think is just taking the step and actually, stepping out on your own and working with different people and really trying to define a sound. Thankfully, that all kind of came together pretty quickly. Jealous was one of the first songs I wrote for my record, and then recorded Chains, which is now the single in the US. And, so like the things that came at the beginning are the things that stuck. And so that was encouraging to jump. But yeah, it was frightening.
Were you surprised at the sound that came out when you were doing it for yourself?
Well, no, it was a process over a couple of years. Like I when my brothers and I were a bit off cycle, I did a bunch of writing and producing with other people. And so I found that in that time I worked with some people that helped me sort of shape where I could go. But it wasn't until I actually buckled down and did it that I really locked in on it.
So why did you choose that R&B flavor, in a pop track still, of that being your sound? Like, did you try out, I know you did a gospel version of Jealous, but did you try out gospel? Did you try out pop? Did you try yourself as a rock artist? Did you try them all out?
Yeah. I mean, with the brothers, we did kind of pop rock.
Oh, camp rock, mate. Are you kidding me?
Camp rock. Yeah.
Got the DVD.
Set.
I bet you have the whole set.
Oh, yeah.
So there was that, and then it was just in that time working with people that were in all different genres, singer-songwriters to hip-hop artists, to, so it was everything, and I just got a taste of every piece, and within that sort of figured out who I am.
Yeah, well, one guy that is a massive fan of the new sound, we had Mark Ronson in recently, and we are Shazam Top 20, so we often ask artists, what songs have you been Shazamming? First thing he said, he's like, that Nick Jonas Jealous track, I love it.
I actually saw it on Twitter. I saw that he said something, and it's amazing. I think he's so incredible, and obviously Uptown Funk is one of the biggest and best songs of the year. So, I mean, that blew my mind that he said that. But I've been really surprised by who has liked Jonas as a song.
And what about you? What do you Shazam? Do you have the app? Do you Shazam?
Of course, I Shazam all the time.
There's the promo.
Yeah, we're done.
Let's see. Right now I'm loving the Kanye stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff with Rihanna, stuff on his own.
All day?
All Day is awesome. Saw him perform that at the Bricks, and it was pretty wild. I'm really getting into years and years.
Years.
Oh, yeah. That guy's voice is like ridiculous.
It's everywhere now.
Really good.
It's exciting.
Yeah, so there's some really good music that I'm into.
Music's in a good place.
It
and
is.
You're a part of it.
Well, thank you.
Me too.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm trying to help.
It's not quite the same, Angus. Is
It's
it?
not quite the same. A little
Not
couple
really a
lessons, 2
part of it
lessons.
at all, maybe. You're way too comfortable.
You're rocking the jewelry here.
Man,
I just have to say, what a Rolex.
Oh,
That's a beautiful timepiece.
Thank you. It was a gift from management a bunch of years ago. My brothers and I had our first tour.
That's awesome.
That must have been a successful
Very
tour.
meaningful.
It was
I
good.
think my brothers. I don't know if they still have theirs, but I still have mine.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
It's a nice piece. What about your brothers? Do they still have a say in the music you're creating, or are they just, I'm sure they're of course
No, not,
supportive, but
not so much in this, a say in what I'm doing. But I asked their opinion. When I finished the record, I came to them and was like, "What do you think should be the first single, second single?" And they were like, "Jealous" and "Chains," and
yeah.
so that felt good to have that support, and it's been great. We're all doing things that we want to be doing. My oldest brother's a dad now.
Yeah.
She's amazing, and she's a very sweet little girl. And then Joe, my brother, just signed on to do a TV show in the U.S. called I Can Do That with Nicole Scherzinger and Sierra and a couple others. So
Wow.
it's exciting times for everybody.
Would you ever do a reality show?
No.
No?
I had a couple episodes on my brother's reality
Kevin.
show. Yeah, and I feel like my path is different than that.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. What is it like having, would he be at the point where you forget the cameras are actually there? I guess when you were doing
you can
it.
ever forget.
No.
When you're doing it, you kind of feel like in interviews stuff. You have to be like, yeah, you don't know they're there, but you definitely know they're there.
I'm gonna surprise you.
Yeah, what's that?
There's 2 cameras right
Right
here.
there.
No way.
Oh, we had
Behind
it the
that
whole
one.
time.
There's
I
a
had-
boy behind that
I
one.
had no
He's
idea.
just like,
Oh shit.
hello, don't
Crazy.
mind right
It's
now.
pretty wild.
Yeah. Have you figured out what you're gonna wear for your Mardi Gras performance?
I do
Please
have
tell me
something.
it has feathers, Nick. Come on.
I have something picked out. I don't know if there's any feathers, but we will see.
I mean, it's glitter. I mean,
There's some glitter.
There's some glitter.
A little bit of glitter.
Sequins.
No sequence.
No sequins.
Any Velcro on the pants?
No.
That we can just do that one.
No. Pants are staying on actually, but it'll
Smart
be
move.
good. It'll be good.
Okay. Well, that's exciting. Look, I have to say this has been an extremely comfortable interview.
Yeah, very loungy.
Yeah.
I feel like more comfortable than I think I've been with any artist in a while, personally.
That's the vibe I try to create.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'd
It-
love to say
yeah.
70% of it is you,
yeah.
but there is a 30%
There's another
contribution.
30% that.
This is like 77.
77. We have to admit something to you.
What's that?
Just,
We've taken inspiration from you, mate.
Well, really?
We are comfortable for one very good reason.
this might make you uncomfortable.
Look at the bat. Look.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Look at that. Huh?
Well done.
Like it?
You guys just dropped trout right there.
That's-
Rolls.
I'm trying to think if I'm wearing Calvin's.
You better be.
Yeah. No.
You got him
Oh, my
on. We knew it. We knew there was a.
I've actually got
confidence
his on, which is next
there. Really
level
close. They're hers
of
now.
co-host closeness.
I hope you washed them.
Apparently they were freshies.
They were freshies.
And he's
Okay.
never
okay.
getting them back.
We want to say Jealous is a smash.
Absolute smash.
Teacher's great as well. Teacher's a real
Might
cool
be next.
track. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Jonas, thanks for coming on Shazam Top 20.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
having me,
coming
guys.
to Australia.
It was a real pleasure, man.
Always.